Welcome back, guys. Good to see you again. Today's episode or video is going to be about soft plastics and how I like to store them. The common debate is Ziploc bags versus flat boxes like these. I'm here to tell you that it's not one or the other. I'm going to show you how I store my soft plastics. So first, hit that subscribe button, click the like button, ring that notification bell. It helps the channel out so much. It gets it gets my channel and these videos and other people's YouTube feed. Gets these to people who who need to see this kind of stuff or are looking for this stuff. It really helps the channel out a ton. So you might think not clicking like, it doesn't matter if you do or don't. It does. It really does. One like, it helps. It helps. It really does. And you guys, I don't have to tell you guys how much I appreciate all the support. The Facebook page is doing well. It has over 200 likes and follows right now. I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed to have you guys. And I hope to see a lot of you guys come over here too and look at this content if this is what you're into. And maybe you can learn something from this. That's my goal. I hope to. So again, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. You can always unsubscribe. But here's the thing, I've got plenty of good stuff coming up. Some cool videos. I'm going to be on the water doing some in-depth stuff on the boat. I mean, there's going to be some good stuff. You won't regret it. I won't let you. So, let's go ahead and get in this video. That way it's not super long. We'll talk about some pros and cons of these. Here, the Ziploc bag. You can see this one says Beaver. Once there, I just need to hold it back. The Beaver. I got my brush hogs. I got lizards. Ribbon tail worms. Stick baits. Ooh, that's heavy. Straight tail worms. I'm not going to drag all this stuff out. I don't have to tell you there's more in there. Believe me, there's more in there. But see, here's the thing. We've all been there. If you store your baits in bags, you know exactly what I'm getting ready to say. Finding colors in these are awful. When it comes to organization and cleanliness, these things are awesome. Keeping your soft plastics in Ziploc bags is so nice. It's something you can look back at and kind of feel proud because, it just looks good. That's a good looking bag to me. I think that looks good. Nice, clean. If I want the beavers, I just grab this. It's nice, clean. It's not, there's several bags in here. They're not scattered out. But here's the thing. You gotta find one. Good luck. It's a nightmare trying to dig through these things, especially in the middle of a tournament when you're trying, to find something. Bed fishing. Here's a scenario for you. Bed fishing. You flip in there with your brush hog, alright? Something everyone's been throwing, brush hog. Flip in there, alright? Mama eats it. But she only short strikes it and she pulls it off. You don't have them up on the boat ready. So you have to dig through your totes in your bag, creating a bunch of noise, to then finally find your brush hog bag. Alright? And what'd she bite? Let's just say she bit the green pumpkin red plate. I think I got some of them. Now we gotta open it. And we're trying to hurry up because we gotta flip back in there, that way she goes for it. Here. Green pumpkin red flake. Or orange flake, whatever. Now we found it, so now we gotta open it. We found that relatively quick, but there's not a whole lot in here. A little different story whenever you get a lot in, like the beavers. And if I had it my way, this would be a little bit more in stock. But that's the thing. You start digging through this stuff, it's not efficient. Is it clean? Is it organized? Most definitely. It's hard to beat. You can store a ton in here, organized and clean. It's super good for quantity. But for as far as efficiency, it is awful. Flat boxes. It is really a pain to have to store a bunch in here, because look at the ribbon tail worms. All the way down here. Ribbon tail worms. You can fit about half a bag of a 10-inch thing of worms. Right there. That's about half a bag. That's it. And it's full. You're not getting any more in there. Same with these. There's some in there. Or I could fit some more in there, but there's 4. There's 5. I think those come in like bags of 12 little monster worms, maybe. So you could probably fit like 8 more in there. Or not 8 more, but probably 3 or 4 more, and you're going to be getting pretty full. That's about what's in here. It's probably about 8, if that. But it's full. That's what I'm getting at. These aren't good at storing a lot. But here's the thing. They are super efficient. When it comes to efficiency, you can't beat them. Because here's the thing. Alright, and mine are all labeled in like Label Maker. One of the best investments you'll make tackle wise. Front and back. Gotta have it. Best $30 you'll ever spend for organizing tackle. Okay. Here is the same situation. Alright. Flipped into a brush pile, alright, and she tore off your brush hog. Open your lid up. Brush hogs are right here. Made that green pumpkin, red, or orange flake. Bam. Right there. You are tied on, ready to go in seconds. Not creating a bunch of noise. You know, you can leave that on the deck if you want, just to save some time. And then when you're ready to put it back in, open the lid back up, slide it back in. You know, if it's one of these there, then just slide it back in. Super, super easy. It's efficient. And here's the thing. Once you're in and out of these a lot, I'm not so good at it right now because I haven't been in them that much here lately. But once you're in them a lot, you know them like the back of your hand. You know exactly which row, which row, and which column that color is in. You get to where you just know them. So, where do these fall short? Holding quantity. Well, that's where these come in. Where do these lack? Time efficiency. These are the least efficient thing ever. But he's picked that up. So, see where I'm getting at here? Alright. You can look at it like this. Alright, here is because my soft plastic storage is a 2-part system. Okay, here is my back room, and here is my storefront. Okay, stuff starts running out in here. I see it. When I get home from the lake, I restock. I go through it. Now you might say, well, I don't want to have to constantly restock my tackle boxes. I understand that. That can be a little annoying, I guess. But for me, I like going through my stuff. I like to fill around. I like to play with it. You know, I kind of like going through this stuff. So to me, it's not that big a deal. And when you do, you're only helping yourself because you're learning your system even better. So it's kind of a win-win. You kind of get to play around with your tackle, which is always fun, and you're learning your system better. You know, you're really learning where that stuff is. So I really like doing it this way, guys. I think this is something to give a try. I really do. Only cons to this I can think of, well, like I said, other than quantity type issues, warping. Now for me, I keep if you've seen other of my videos, you know I keep things pretty simple, for a couple reasons, but that's besides the point. But I keep things pretty simple. So I don't have 20 different brands that I use. I just don't. I use everything Riot's got, because I love Riot, not just because I'm sponsored by them. I'm so blessed to have them, guys. Seriously, I've got discount codes. I'll put in the description, like always. I'll have that link. Help to support the guys who support me. It's a big deal. It's a huge thing. If it wasn't for them, it would be much harder to have what I have. I'm so thankful for them. They're great people. They're American made. They're family owned. They're straight up people. They're good people too. I'm so blessed to be a part of the Riot Base family. I really am. So, if Riot doesn't make it, I go to two companies, and I'm being 100% honest. We can go through some of this stuff. If Riot doesn't make it, which they don't make everything, no tackle company makes everything. Is Riot working on it? Yeah, they're working on getting more stuff. They always are. They're always working on stuff. But here's the thing: you look at other companies, and it might seem like they come up with a lot of stuff really quick. Riot does not. But here's the thing: whenever they come up and they get something to market, it is the best version it's gonna be. Like, it is so good. It's so much better than almost everything else on the market. Their hard baits, they just got in their hard baits less than a year ago, and this is their first versions of them. And for one, I know this is off topic, but I'm gonna go here anyways because I want to. Look at that. That's good looking too. But here's the most important part. This catches so many fish for me. And this is their first version. How many companies like Riot, the same size, because Riot's not huge. Riot's not everywhere. But here's the thing. How many companies like Riot come to market with their first versions of things and absolutely kill it? With everything. Their Beaver came out, killed it. Probe came out, killed it. So far, everything in the hard baits section that they've just come out, they've got 3. It's taken half a year, and they've come out with a square bill, a lipless, and a walking bait. Now, I say they came out in half a year. That's not exactly true. There was years before this of testing and tons of field testing, tank testing, things like that. There was a lot of time put into these things. What I'm telling you though is it took half a year just to get them to market, the finished product to market. They do it right, and that's the thing. So help, support them. They support me. These things are great, but like I was saying, Riot doesn't make everything. So here's 100% honesty. If Riot doesn't make it, I look to 2 companies: Zoom and Berkeley Power Bait. That's it. That is it. I don't go to any other company. I just don't. I've got some Zooms or some Yum stuff that I've had for a long time that I've just have from a long time ago, but I don't know the last time I bought anything Yum. I've never. There's a lot of companies I just don't buy them. I don't need to, because Riot's got me covered, and if they don't, Zoom does. I'm not sponsored by Zoom whatsoever. I'm not affiliated with them or Berkeley Power Bait. I wouldn't mind being, because I do like their products, and I will speak for them, because they are. I don't have to really, because they're tested. They're time proven. They've been around for a long time, both companies. But I don't have to speak for them. I don't have to speak for Riot either, because Riot shows for itself really. But that was a little rant off to the side, but that was kind of for the warping thing. Here's the deal: the soft plastics I use don't really warp the boxes. the lids are the only thing that does any warping. And can I really chalk 100% of that up to the soft plastics? I don't know, maybe. But you also gotta think, you can just look at this in this light. This thing is beat up, something terrible. These boxes are probably upwards of 5 years old. But look at the dividers. The dividers aren't warped any. These have had soft plastics for a long time. There's salt left over from tubes, because this used to have tubes in it until my tubes expanded to a new box of their own. That's pretty much it. Now, some soft plastics will warp your boxes. Some will do it minorly, some will do it majorly. Z-Man plastics are one of those that will destroy boxes. I learned to never put those in boxes, because my Ned Rig box was my old box. I don't have it anymore. I throw it away because it just tore it up. It just warped everything so bad. But it's the amount of softener that's the plastic softener that's put into baits. I guess Riot doesn't have a ton of it. I don't know anything about that process. I don't know, but all I know is that Riot baits don't warp your boxes really. You know, this beaver box has had beavers in it for over 2 years now, and there you go. There's the warping. It's a lot, isn't it? Oh, that's not. Lid, only thing, but still latches down just fine. I'm not prying it open without breaking it, even if it would even break. But that's it. Also, another nice part about these, if you are good about stocking them or keeping them stocked like I am, you look in here and you realize, oh, I don't have anything in that color. You know you're out, and you're not spending 5 minutes digging through your Ziploc baggie trying to find it. So I know this video ran a little bit long because of that rant in the middle, but you know, I'm gonna leave it in there, so because I think it needed to be said. But I keep it simple. I only use a couple companies. Like I said, I like to keep things simple. So again, hit the like and subscribe button, click the notification bell. Check out my Facebook page. If you really want to get a hold of me through there. If you've got like some questions, like if you have a couple questions or you want to have a conversation about something that's that you are thinking about, you know, tackle wise or what fishing wise, whatever. If you've got something you want to discuss with me, that's the best way to get a hold of me is my Facebook page. It's Samuel Schonhart Fishing. You can find it same name as this as my YouTube channel, plus same profile picture too. So you know, if you want to get a hold of me on there, you can. That's totally open. If you haven't already liked and followed the page, go like and follow it, because that's where a lot of my cool pictures and stuff get uploaded. Right now I don't have a ton because I'm not fishing, but you know, I get some really good pictures taken. There's some out there or on there already. Some that Faith has done, my girlfriend. So you know, go check out the page if you haven't already. Follow it, give it a like. Helps me a little bit too. It's not like I get anything out of it, but it does make the page a little bit more credible when I'm you know, trying to pick up, you know, maybe a company or something. But thanks again, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you again, guys. God bless.